In this podcast, we're going to look at how to save your PowerPoint 2010 documents as PDF files. To do that, you would go here, once you have your file open, go up here to the File menu and go to Save As. And when the dialog box comes up, you'll notice you have a place here to Save As Type. You want to select PDF from the list. And then once you do that, you get some other options down here below. You've got a radio button here you can select between standard for publishing online and printing. And you have another option here of minimum size for publishing online. Now generally, if you're expecting the person receiving the document to print it, you probably want to stay with that standard option at the top. You're going to get a slightly bigger file size than if you do the minimum size, but saving the PowerPoint as a PDF file is already going to reduce the file size. So I'm going to go ahead and stay with the standard option here. I'm going to go ahead and click on the Options button. And here, this looks like the printer dialog box when you go to print something, because you're actually printing a PDF file here. So you have the ability here to select the range of slides that you want to print. You don't have to do the entire file. So once you make your selections there, you can go ahead and move on. Under Publishing Options, this is where we're going to make the changes. Here you have the ability to publish slides, handouts, note pages, or the outline view. Slides is going to be one slide per page, just like it is in a PowerPoint presentation. If you need to produce a document that has lots of text or has lots of images that the person needs to be able to see really well the detail that's in those, then you want to stick with just slides. But if it's content that can be reduced so that the images and the text are still readable with multiple per page, then you want to go with handouts. And when you select handouts, you have the ability here to select 1 to 9 slides per page. The most common option is to do 6 slides per page. And you'll notice that it shows here those 6 slides. They go across and then down and across to the next row. Now, the difference between it and 3 per page is this has 3 slides and then 3 areas here for note-taking. So if you want to provide a note-taking space, you can use this option. If you use 6 per page, then there's also some area here around the edges where you can take notes, but you get a lot fewer pages to print out. There's also the option to have 2, 3, 4, or 9 per page. 9 will probably be too small for most uses. The text is going to be very small on those, but it may be an option for some people. I'm going to go ahead and select 6 per page. You do have the option to change the order here between horizontal and vertical. Horizontal has them going page 1 and then 2, then 3, 4, 5, and 6. Vertical has going down one column, then going down the other column. I want the horizontal version. And then if you're using light colored slides and they may blend into the background, you can put a frame around the slides. My slides have a border around them, so that doesn't need to happen for my slides. But if you are using like white slides with a design, you may want to go with a frame so they stick out from the page a little bit. And then I'm going to take the remaining options. I'm just going to use the defaults and select OK. Now I need to give it a name, and I'm just going to go ahead and replace the document I already have there, and it's going to print out the PDF file. So here I have my PDF with 9 per page. You notice that for mine, the images and the text are fine for my purposes. Once again, you just have to go with what works for your content and for the people who are receiving your files, what they need to do with them.